What's going on, everybody? It's your buddy Adrian today here with Fragheads, and we are going to be talking about a hype train monster. So we're going to be talking about two fragrances. One is the original. The other one is this hype monster that is supposed to be an amazing clone of the hype train monster. The two that I'm talking about are these ones right here. So before we go ahead and get into this video, why don't you go ahead and put on that juice that makes you feel loose so you can smell like Zeus, and let's get into this. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning back in. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome in. I hope that you actually get to learn something very useful and poignant, and that you can actually put it in real life. So the two that we are going to be talking about, and I'm going to approach this carefully, and I've waited a little while. I've had this for some time. I posted a couple videos, and I have not done a video on it yet because I wanted to see if the hype was going to die down, and it still hasn't died down all the way just yet, but it's time. It's time. So we're going to talk about this. This one right here is Kilian's Angel Share, which I have already done a video on, which I'm going to link up right here or right over here. And then the other one that I'm talking about is this one right here. This is Lattafa Khamrah. Now, I do have an unboxing video on this one to spot the real one. This one retails for about $210 a bottle. So it is not a cheap fragrance by any metric. This is very niche, very quality, hard glass. And then this one is the clone by Lattafa. Lattafa is a great company putting out some magnificent fragrances. I have a quick unboxing video of this, and I'm like, normally I wouldn't put this out. I wouldn't put it in an unboxing video for a clone, but it has gotten so much hype and it sells out so quickly. There's a possibility that people are duping the clone at this point. So let's keep it real. So I'm gonna do a quick showing of what it looks like down here, so that way you can kind of see it. There's a lot of texture right here on the front of the box. This is all kind of like embossed. It's impressed into the box. Texture here. There's the hologram sticker that's on the back that you can kind of see with the Lattafa. This is my badge code. This is the date that it was born. And then you have this impression in the top right here as well. And then inside the box, you have this. This is your actual presentation. It's next fit in there very snugly. And I have conveniently left this in here. Now, this is still smells. And this is your presentation right here, like that. This is Khamrah right here. There's your bottom. It is very thick glass. This is plastic up top. It sits super snug on there. Like, you really actually gotta put some heft into it. And this is your top right here. All right, and I have left this card in here purposely. It's still got a smell on it. And I probably sprayed this a solid month ago, easily, and it's still on the card. Now the reason why I left this on here, I was in a room, didn't get near this person. Was in the room for 2 minutes. And in 2 minutes time, my smell had actually traveled and encompassed the entire room at a solid 10-foot radius. I didn't go near them or anything like that. I was easily, might have been pushing like close to 15 feet away, and it traveled and enveloped them, and they're like, I can for sure smell you. I can smell you very strongly, solid 15 feet away. So the sillage bubble on this is phenomenal. All right, so this is Kilian's Angel Share. I'm not going to not going to go into a full breakdown on this one. I'll show the notes side by side. This is going to be the real deal Kilian's Angel Share on the right, because it's right. And then on the left, you're going to see the Khamrah notes. Now, if you haven't seen the video, again, I've linked that in the description. I think you should really watch it because it's going to give you a true interpretation of what it smells like and everything like that. So this is Kilian's Angel Share. And then I'm going to put the Khamrah on this one. Atomizer, very good distribution. I made the cards completely different sizes. So, right, this is Kilian's Angel Share. Khamrah on the left-hand side. So the difference that you're gonna get with this right off the bat, as soon as you smell Kilian's Angel Share, the immediate thing that you get, cinnamon, right away. It settles down quickly and it becomes that boozy nuance with a sweet accord, gourmandish. The Lattafa, however, as soon as you smell the Lattafa, it is sweet. It is almost kind of like a crystallized, caramelized candy date type of smell with a very heavy presence of the praline. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video and I wanted to wait for the hype to die down, there are so many people out here saying that this is an exact one-to-one match. Maybe not saying exact one-to-one match. You're like, oh, this is the closest thing that you could possibly get to Kilian's Angel Share. The comparison, this is like 95% to the real deal.
You lied to me?
Bruh, stop lying to these people. Please stop lying to the people. It is messed up. Stop shilling the stuff. I don't like that. And the reason why I'm gonna tell you that is Khamrah is a damn good fragrance. It is a very good fragrance in its own right in mind. Does it share some similarities to Kilian's Angel Share? Yes, it does in a certain way. But the 1-to-1 ratio, no. To me, they're not a 1-to-1 ratio. If you put these two side by side blind and I left and I came back even a week from now and you tell me, hey, which one's which? I'm gonna tell you immediately which one is Khamrah and immediately which one is Kilian's Angel Share, especially if they just been sprayed right off a rip. This is only about maybe 70%, and that's it. It's not 75, it's not 80, it's not 90, it's not 95 like what these people are out here telling you or something like that. It's not that. It is 70% to the likeness of Kilian's Angel Share. Check out the Kilian's Angel Share video. I'm gonna go further in depth on this one. Now, what you are gonna get with Khamrah is it's gonna be sweet. You're gonna have a very smooth, inviting vanilla, warm, spicy, and a little bit of woody nuances when it dries down some. In the opening, it is incredibly sweet and gourmandish, candied, like heavily candied praline, forward-leaning in that genre, like mouth-wateringly sweet. Now, what you actually get with this one is you're gonna get a little faint cinnamon. Hold on a second. It's a different type of cinnamon. Think of a cooking cinnamon. The Kilian's Angel Share is this cinnamon right here. This big broom they bring out every once in a while at the store, that giant cinnamon one that you walk by and you're like, whoa, just whoa, grabs your attention. Old school Ric Flair, one of those moments. That's what Kilian's Angel Share is. The cinnamon that's on this one is more of a cooking cinnamon. You have nutmeg and you have bergamot. In the middle, what you get the absolute most of is you get dates, like candy dates, and then praline. So almost think about a candy date where they melted this praline over top of the candy date and cooked it a little bit, like it's crystallized, warm, and gooey. And then you have this tuberose, and you also have mahonial in the middle. In the base, you get vanilla, tonka beans, benzoin, myrrh, amberwood. I'm gonna murder this name. Geek wood. So that's what you get with this. So you don't get the woody nuances of this until it's settled on your skin. And I would say easily a solid 35, 40 minutes is when you get the woody nuances. For the opening on this, not even 45 minutes, let's say an hour. For a solid hour, you are gonna get this heavy, candied, slightly cinnamon date overall smell. After it's been on your skin for at least an hour or so, it transitions, it calms down, and it becomes more creamy and more masculine and more woody. Benzoin and tonka creaminess, still smooth and sweetness. Now, the four things I always tell everybody about are projection, longevity, notes, and what it smells like. I've already told you what it smells like. It smells like somebody took candied dates, had praline, melted it over top of that, sprinkled some cinnamon, and then cooked it. And that's what this actually smells like. And then after it comes out of the oven, you let it sit on and you cooked it on, let's say like a wood or an oak board or something like that. And you got those flavors that are coming out of it. Like you can smell it in the air. It smells really, really good. This is probably, for me, it's probably like a 7.85 out of maybe to an 8. On certain days, it's probably like an 8. Now, longevity wise, bro, it kills it. Longevity on this, on skin, this is probably 11 hours strong on skin, on my skin, 11 hours strong. On your clothing, days and days and days. It doesn't go away. You're gonna have to wash your clothes, or what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to take a tag and tie it to that damn shirt and smell it. So the next time you put it back on because you didn't do your laundry, you're gonna know the last cologne that you used. You're like, oh, that's what this is. I have to spray that same cologne on. Even a week and a half later, I'm not joking, a week and a half later, on your clothing, it will still be pronounced and prevalent. It doesn't die out. This is a stalker of a fragrance. It's beyond beast mode. It is stalker realm. Now, projection, same thing. Your sillage bubble with this is enormous. I told you on that card, 2 minutes in a room, solid 10, 15 feet. I think I was actually closer to 15 feet. So your projection, huge. Notes, you already got the notes, and then what it smells like. So that's basically what this is. I'm begging you YouTubers out here, I'm part of the community and stuff like that, stop saying that this is actually an immediate clone of Kilian's Angel Share. It is its own separate thing. It is a great fragrance of its own right mind and mindset. To me, I think Kilian's Angel Share is in a league up here, higher, but this is in its own right in a separate category that deserves its own recognition. And I don't think that it should be equally compared to Kilian's Angel Share anymore, because the nuances are so far apart that just I feel like it's a lot. And I appreciate you guys tuning in for this. If you found any part of this video entertaining, educational, you just like watching fragrance videos or whatever the case is, cool, let me know about it. Hit me up in the comments, like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate you all tuning in, ladies and guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.